Yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This was for Derry Girl, Season 3, Episode number 2. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the rest. The algorithm does too, so you have to do it. Thank you.
Alright, just one comment from the last episode from JoJo, who says, "So glad to see this get finished. Liam Neeson was born as a Catholic in Northern..." Does it mean like this is the final season now? Or maybe it is. Liam Neeson was born as a Catholic in Northern Ireland the same year Elizabeth became Queen, 1952.
Oh, okay.
He's talked in the past about how, as a young man, he was greatly affected by the events of Bloody Sunday in 1972, in which British soldiers shot 26 unarmed civilians during a protest march, killing 14. That being said, it makes sense that he'd want to be part of something that is both reminding and teaching people about the Troubles, and also celebrating the wonderful people and culture of Northern Ireland, like Derry Girls.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but believe it or not, that might not be the most surprising guest star you see before it's all over. Can't wait. You got the hype. The hype is real. All right, let's get into the next episode right now.
Shauna Shockey's niece works for the company, you see.
Right.
Every voucher entitles you to a free item of makeup, a lip liner, a mascara, an eyebrow pencil, or what have you. I nearly took her hand off there.
This is all I need, Jerry.
But there's the catch.
What there might be.
The retailer will accept one voucher per customer only. Now, what that means, Mary...
What do you mean, Sarah? Jerry!
It means I can't hand over 22 vouchers and say, give us 22 items.
No, Jerry!
But if we were to head up to town, we'd buy the disguises.
Buy the disguises?
A couple of quick changes in the Richmond Centre toilet.
No chance, Jerry!
Jerry!
The offer ends today, Mary.
Jerry!
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 Jerry! Was someone calling?
Hot water's gone again.
That bloody
I
boiler!
have to ring the plumber. Mommy, have you seen my fighting
We're
bit?
talking about free makeup here, Mary.
Plumber? There are numbers in my wee address book.
Six said we need a new boiler.
Mommy, my fighting pen.
Can't afford a new boiler.
Correct. But
She's
Correct.
I am planning on visiting the hospital. I'm going to read the sick kids some of my work.
No, Erin. Them wains have suffered enough.
Well, what's your great philanthropic plans?
In English, please.
What are you doing for children in need?
I might cut my hair. Charlie and Kevin, I made a shit ton of cheat on it last year, and I'm trying to save for a holiday, so...
You can't keep the money, Michelle. You have to give it to the charity.
What? You just give them the hair.
Hey! I passed! I passed!
What are you on about?
My driving test, I passed.
You're doing your driving test?
It's literally all I've talked about for weeks.
Jesus Christ, James. There's only so many ways I can say this. We don't listen to you.
You've seen my instructor pick me up at the school gates a dozen times. What did you think was going on?
I just thought he was some sort of creep.
Yeah, you didn't try to intervene.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh God, please no.
No.
Thank you, girls. You won't forget that performance in a hurry, no matter how hard we try. Now, amidst the merriment, it's easy to forget there is a serious and rather depressing side to children in need. Mainly the fact that Father Peter has decided to come and talk to us about it. Father,
Holy Christ. That bloody gel is going to break my breakfast up.
Great stuff. Thank you, sister. Firstly, well done on the almighty effort so far. We'll be announcing the grand total raised at our Stars in Their Eyes evening on Friday.
And tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be nowhere near that shit.
Fantastic way to round
Nowhere
off
near
this
that
week
shit.
of complete madness. Don't know who's out.
Last year, did she not?
Aye. I will, if you'd let me finish. She's having this party for her mother.
Did her mother not pass away there?
Dan,
But that doesn't make any sense.
it's theatre. It's not supposed to make sense. I need to speak to the stage manager.
What now?
Oh, okay. Now, with the smoke machine, when the contestants come out, really go for it. Don't be shy. Give it a good blast.
I'll give you a kick up the arse.
Testing. 1, 2.
Hey gang, ready to do this thing?
Erin, we're just a bit worried.
Don't be. We are going to smash it out there.
I don't mean the performance. I mean, I'm also worried about the performance. I've been having recurring nightmares about the performance.
About last night.
Erin,
Your man, the plumber.
Maybe you should speak to her, Erin.
Your mom on the
how
phone.
could you do it? How could you betray Daddy like that? How could you make me doubt everything I ever thought I knew? Who even are you, Mummy? And Shimmy?
Shimmy!
Bother no?
Once
Oh
you've
my
bought
God,
the
yes,
tickets,
Nat.
you've donated to the charity, you don't actually have to sit through this ordeal.
Our girls are performing.
And
Yeah.
Would we like to see them?
You can just buy the tickets and leave. You don't actually have to sit.
That's my first contestant. Miss Tina
Michael.
O'Connor!
Crazy.
Hello there, Tina.
All right.
Now, you've been a fan of this artist for some time, is that correct?
Aye.
Great stuff. Now, we'll give a few clues about that person in just a moment. Now, I believe you first realised you sounded like this person when you're in the bath.
Aye.
Would you like to tell us about that?
I was singing in the bath and my ma heard me and she said, Tina, you sound a bit like Meatloaf.
There's no need for the clues now, Tina, is there? How you going to be tonight, Tina?
Tonight,
Don't leave my clues now, yeah.
Tonight, Faller Matthew.
No, just Matthew. Like in the show. Seen the show, haven't you, Tina?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm gonna be Meatloaf.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do.
Oh, God.
You're having an affair with the plumber!
you having an affair with Frankie?
Frankie's dead, Dad.
Gabriel's having an affair with Gabriel!
How the hell did you manage that? I'm not having an affair with Gabriel.
Just tell them the truth, Mary.
Oh, shut you now! You absolute bastard! Hey, prick! Hey, that's enough of that now. Seriously! If one of you doesn't hit the other one soon, I'll knock a pair of you out.
Do it, Grandad. Hack it in. Look, when Gabriel was fixing the boiler, I brought him up a couple of cups of tea.
A couple of dozen.
We got chatting.
Jesus!
Get chatting!
Look how like
He's
blank.
taking these night classes in English literature. He wants me to do a degree. He convinced me to come along.
That. So okay, they led us on in the beginning with Gabriel and the mom, but excuse me, it turns out all right. Look, she's just trying to damn go to night classes, get some education, which makes sense
With her breakdown.
Yeah, with the breakdown. So all of that worked out to make sense on there. But the getting to it was hilarious as hell with Aaron just really feeling some type of way, and which makes sense on there. And then, but really the surprise too, where they really did practice for their talent show, and they did a really good job until the end, right? You know, until it broke down. But it was said in the hallway in the most Derry girls way, right? Everybody chatting and going back and forth with the great dialogue, which makes it so funny all the same. I mean, even in the beginning with the crisscrossing the dialogues, it still goes hard with the being funny. So very well written for sure, man. Everybody does a great job playing their role and position in the show. Even our nun teacher over here, she is just awesome all the time, every time.
Sister Michael.
So, yeah, she go hard every time. So another great episode, man. Had a lot of fun with this one. I cannot wait to see another one.
Yeah, I absolutely love this show. I'm so glad, again, I'm just going to probably reiterate this through the rest of the season, but that you guys voted it back in, because, like, I'm just, like, so invested in it, and, like, you miss it so much, and it just has all the good feels. I totally agree. I'm so glad that it played out the way that it did, which I think elevates the writing again to another level, to have the mom have that whole breakdown and essentially feel like she's in this rut and ultimately now feels inspired of potentially going back to school. And I thought Jerry's response to it was so sweet. He didn't even hesitate. He was like, you can do it. Let's do that then. It was just so sweet, especially because she hid it from everybody because she thought people would think it's ridiculous and embarrassing. So I just love the way that played out so much. I think Erin, it'll be a tough call this episode, but I think Erin gets the MVP for me because, one, I thought she did such a great job with how she was dealing emotionally with when she thought it was a fair, and then the second, like, the switch came on as far as the university, how she went back to super selfish mode, and then she was super upset about that. I thought that was just so well executed and speaks to the acting actress's ability to act. Like, that was next level. I thought she handled all of it. That was a lot to do in like a short switch of time. So that was really cool to see. And then I got all the feels because I grew up obsessed with the Spice Girls too. Me and my sister and our two best friends, we each played a role. We had all the songs memorized. We did all the dances too. So this just brought me all the way back and in my feels. So that was super fun. And I thought the girls plus James did a really good job, and they honestly deserve the win. They killed it. So, such a great episode. Can't wait for the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Derry Girl Season 3, Episode number 2. And until next time,